It's Wednesday, February 13th. I'm Wayne Moore. This is Evening Update. At the top of the news, the family of missing Merrick cowboy Ben Tyner pleaded for information for tips about his whereabouts on Wednesday. Tyner was last seen January 26th, but a search didn't begin until his saddled horse returned without him 2 days later. His mother, Jennifer, says her son loves life, and the family is hoping for any information that can help find him. Police say there is no evidence of foul play. More snow overnight meant a busy morning for emergency crews around the Okanagan. Several vehicles were seen littering the ditch along Highway 97 just south of Vernon, but it wasn't as bad as Tuesday, according to Constable Kelly Brett, who said there were more than a dozen crashes on Tuesday. Sunshine, melting snow, and below freezing temperatures could mean roads will become even more slick this evening and into Thursday morning. While many of us complain about getting around in the snow, it's nothing compared to those with mobility issues. A walk through Vernon's downtown core shows the majority of businesses are doing a good job of clearing snow, but piles of the white stuff still make things difficult.
Definitely people who are in powered wheelchairs, when they're accessing the streets, when there's been a dump of snow getting from a road onto a sidewalk where there's a bit of a pile of snow, it can be difficult getting onto the sidewalk or even onto the road because the wheels can get stuck on those snowbanks. Only if there's a car coming and you're trying to get onto the sidewalk and the light is changing, then it could create a safety risk. If we are able to clear the snow between the roads and the sidewalks better so that we're not running into those issues of potentially getting stuck and becoming a safety hazard.
City bylaws say people have 24 hours to clear snow from sidewalks. The province's Independent Investigations Office is investigating a police-involved shooting in the tiny Kootenay community of Bonington, that's west of Nelson. According to reports, shots were fired between police and the driver of a vehicle in the wee hours of Wednesday morning, resulting in serious injuries to the driver. The incident followed reports of shouting and shooting on a Bonington property. The suspect's condition is not known. An electrical issue inside a furnace prompted a strong response from the Kelowna Fire Department. 20 firefighters and at least 7 fire trucks and support vehicles were called to the home on Highway 97 near Reed's Corner late on Wednesday morning. The fire, which was confined to the furnace, was quickly extinguished. City of Vernon confirms a code brown at their Recreation Centre pool over the weekend. The unfortunate and embarrassing incident is exactly what you might imagine. Aquatics manager Gary Lefebvre says fecal contamination of the 25-meter lap pool forced its closure at about noon Saturday. A superchlorination disinfection procedure was then implemented. The pool has since reopened. A Coldstream man says he's drowning in fees, all because he's declined to have a smart water meter installed at his home. John Hagler says the district is billing him $265 every 4 months as an obstructed water meter fee. Greater Vernon Water says they will issue the fee when they don't get a response from people concerning the smart meters. Anyone getting charged the fee is encouraged to call Greater Vernon Water. NASA trying one last time to contact its record-setting Mars rover Opportunity before calling it quits. The rover has been silent for 8 months, victim of one of the most intense dust storms in decades. Thick dust darkened the sky last summer and for months blocked sunlight from the spacecraft's solar panels. If NASA doesn't get a response today, it'll declare Opportunity dead. Quebec City's Winter Carnival promising to improve its next parade after scathing online reviews claimed organizational failures at the most recent event left children in tears. The criticism on the event's Facebook page focused on lengthy delays, choice of location, and a new format where spectators waited at designated stations for acts to arrive. One resident said there were long gaps between each presentation, which left spectators shivering in the cold with no music or fanfare to entertain them. And a Saskatchewan man has come up with a cheeky response to the province's rejection of his request for a personalized license plate. David Assman was denied the request twice because the government said it could be considered offensive when seen out of context. You see, Assman's name is spelled Assman. In response, he added a large Assman decal to the back of his truck that's designed to look like a license plate. Okanagan weather clear and crisp tonight. Lows expected to -13. Clouding over again on Thursday with a chance of flurries throughout the day. Highs to -3. Coming up tonight and tomorrow, problems facing the BC Fruit Growers Association. And we went to the streets to find out what you have planned for Valentine's Day. For details on these and the rest of the day's news, keep it here at castanet.net. For Castanet News, I'm Wayne Moore.